Happy 2024 to all the webheads out there. Guys, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. I'm your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you a New Year's video, what to expect from the channel, collecting goals, things of like that. But before we get started, guys, if you've never subscribed to my channel before and you still like the content and you just watch it, well, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button? It is much appreciated. And before we get started, I just got to point out this sweet ass amazing Spider-Man hoodie that my wife bought for me at Target the other day. Dude, it is so comfortable and nice. It looks so good. So thank you to my wife for getting that for me. All right, so here we go. 2024 is here. I can't believe how fast 2023 went. It was an awesome year, and I want to thank each and every one of you that have supported the channel. And I just wanted to give you what to expect from the channel, and then like some of my collecting goals. I know I did a collecting goal last year video, and some of those resolutions didn't hold up, but you know, we're gonna try again, right? So what to expect from 2024? Well, let's talk about the schedule, because some of you guys know that the channel is changed a little bit, okay? Especially if you watch the series of mine. So we're gonna start on Mondays, okay? So Mondays, first thing I'm going to bring you is the series return of After the Poll. Now, if you're not familiar with After the Poll is a video series where I take the rest of the entire comic books that I didn't read yet for the comic book week or talked about them in a video, and I will put them in a video and discuss them. I will give them a grade and give you my final thoughts on those comic books for the rest of the week. So that will happen on Mondays, okay? And on Tuesdays, you can expect a video that's called Most Anticipated Comics for next week. So basically what I do is I give you my top 10 most anticipated comics for the week, which is the next week. And what will happen is I give you the top 10, I give you some of the other books that are getting ready to come out. It's a video series I have done for a very long time, just like top 10 comic book covers. On Wednesdays, you'll get new comic book day haul, where of course I will show you everything that I pick up at the comic book shop each and every week. It's always a fun video series. I feel like that's one of the best ones that you guys like. And then on Thursdays, you will get Worthy Ones. So basically that kicks off the video series for the week of reviewing comics, basically. Worthy Ones is where I take the newest #1 comic books and I deem them worthy or not worthy. Should you pick them up or shouldn't you pick them up? Again, it's just my opinion, but it's fun to add a spin to these videos besides just doing basic reviews, right? And also I'll throw in there maybe like my most anticipated comic. It just depends how many new issue ones are coming out that week. Love doing that series, so much fun. So what will happen on Fridays? Well, the biggest change to Fridays is I'm moving the comic book cover contest. And no longer is it going to be called the top 10 comic book covers, but it's going to be called the Comic Book Cover Cup. And what it's going to be is it's going to be a weekly series of shorts. So each week you're going to get a couple of covers. You're going to vote on the favorite cover of that one. And there's going to be consisting of 4 groups throughout the years. And what's going to happen is they'll face off in a group in November. One group of 10, another group of 10, another group of 10, and another group of 10 in November. And you guys will vote on your favorite ones out of those 10, and then we will have a playoff. That's right, just like March Madness or just like the college football championship, where they'll have a playoff and then they'll meet in the finals to see who will win comic book cover of the year. So the preliminary rounds are very simplistic, just basically voting on shorts, which I think is a good compromise to what I had before. Not a lot of people always watch that series, but there was some diehards that did watch the series, and I wanted to change it up a little bit because I've been doing it for so long, and I just felt like I just needed a change with it or something, okay? So that's that. Saturday is going to be a permanent spot for the FOC videos. My comic shop sends me an actual newsletter each and every week, and on comics that are getting ready to come out within the month. okay? And basically, you guys really enjoyed that series the past few weeks on what comic books are coming out, showing off some of the variant covers, so you can expect that on Saturdays. So that's really cool. And then Sundays is going to be like, again, just a random day. Could be a video here or there. Could be a day off for me here and there. Just depends what's going on in the weekend. So there is the particular schedule. If you guys would like to see anything else in my channel, just let me know. I will take it always into consideration. It's always, of course, my time, because this is not my full-time job. Some people don't know that. Some people think this is my full-time job. I am a tennis instructor. That is my full-time job. I just have a very favorable schedule to where I can do lots of videos and series, but it's very, very time sensitive, where I have to follow a schedule to the T or the schedule does not work. That's why the whole holiday situation throws me in for a loop. Family's home, things are not going on, so it's just weird, okay? All right, so anyway, what are the collecting goals in 2024? How has that changed? What failed from 2023 to 2024 in my collecting goals? Well, the one thing I can tell you that I did accomplish in collecting, that I stayed to my guns with, is I did not buy a single, like, Marvel PVC statue or any type of statue whatsoever. I love these guys, but there is no room for this stuff here, right? And I did not buy, I don't think I bought a single omnibus. Now, I did get a couple of volumes of the Berserk series for Christmas, but that's not my fault, right? So I did not buy any of those things just because I don't have place to store them. So I'm like, okay, that's what I did right this year, okay? What did I do wrong? Well, another thing I did do right. I collected slabs for slabs that I liked, okay? I didn't buy them just to buy them. The year before, I started buying slabs, and I was like, oh, it's a slab. It's really cool. I bought slabs that I thought that would be valuable to me for my collection that I enjoyed. So I did accomplish that. So that was really cool, okay? The thing that I failed completely on was buying variant covers. Once Transformers came out, I bought every single freaking variant there was to Transformers. And these foil covers, when these foil covers came out, I went crazy on the foil covers, and now I'm starting to get a little bit more wiser to them, but I just totally failed on that. So you can call that variant covers. Like, I failed on that at so many levels. I have almost half a short box full of just Transformer variants. It's absolutely insane. When it comes to series that I don't want to read, I think I did pretty good with it, but for some series, I just hung on to too long. Like She-Hulk was the perfect example. I'm still reading She-Hulk to this day, and I just love the character so much that I want the series to be good, but I should know by now that it's not going to be good, especially reading this week's current issue. I read it today, and it's just not good. So I think I'm going to drop it, okay? So that's the other thing that I kind of failed on, just knowing when to drop actual series. It's kind of hard. This is a review channel, so it's like I like to read as many comics as I can to give you guys the information, but if it's truly a series that I am not enjoying, I need to drop that, because the books went up this past year all by $1 a piece, and these are two prime examples why I need to not buy as many variants and not read stories that I don't enjoy, right? So those are things that I kind of missed. I did accomplish on buying more older comic books, which I wanted, and the other thing was buying more Amazing Spider-Man comic books from 100 to 300. They're just hard to find, right? They're just hard to find, but I did buy more, and that's going to continue going forward. So when it comes to these collecting goals, do the same thing. Buy only slabs that are affordable, that I truly want. Let's cut out the variant nonsense, especially on the price of the comic books that there are this year. I think that, we complaining about the prices of it going up $1, But look at it this way, guys. If you cut out that variant, if you sit there and you have that willpower and say, oh man, that variant looks really cool, but I'm gonna save myself the $5, well, think about that. That's $5 that you can use to a comic book that maybe you could read instead of just looking at a cover. If you collect covers, that's absolutely fine. I do it all the time, right? It's because we buy comics because of cool art. That's just one of the collectability things. But that's just the advice to give you for, comic books that are going up in price, right? It's just like, that these books are going up $1 a piece. If you save at least money on one or two variants, that could be $10, $11, $12, and you can use that towards comics that you read. So that's some advice that I can give to you so you don't have to cut on your actual pull list of things to read. Now, if there's quality out there that you just don't enjoy these comics, then that's a whole different story altogether. And I want to know that in the comments section below. Are you cutting your pull because of the quality of the stories? I feel like a lot of people are. I'm here to give you that advice on what comics to buy, but again, it's just my opinion and take it for what it is. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, when it comes to buying comics this year, it's read what you like. If it feels like it's a chore to read it, then don't read it, right? And, collect what you like, but, obviously you have to stay within the budget, right? And I think that's a key thing. Stay within the budget of comic book collecting. So I want to hear in the comment section below, guys, what are your New Year's resolutions when it comes to comic book collecting this year? I love to hear it. I just wanted to wish you guys a happy new year. Be safe out there. Let's start off on the right foot. Have a great new first comic book day on Wednesday. Things will start getting back to normal for the channel starting next week when the kids go back to school and normal routines start to happen once again. And as always, guys, keep buying, keep collecting, but more importantly, remember, always read your comics. Take care, guys. I'll see you real soon. Bye.